It's an interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York, as the Knicks play one at home. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Calderon dishes to Lopez. And Durant sends it back. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Westbrook's got the ball. From outside, off the mark.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him. But with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big 3 to compete for a championship. And for over half the season last year, Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
And here's Calderon following Russell Westbrook's 3. A follow the pass to Calderon. Here's Porzingis, defended by Ibaka. New York, no good that time either.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Waiters. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
You didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Anthony against Durant. It's Anthony with the drive. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
For 3, Durant, and the shot is good. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they...
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus on
just getting to the basket more, you know.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
Williams is out there with Kevin Seraphin. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Grant. And it's Galloway in a 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Porzingis comes in for Derek Williams. The Thunder also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Robertson in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Galloway. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Galloway has got his first points of the game. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that, Greg, the Magic job back in 2007.
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's that's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Aflalo. Vujicic comes in for Langston Galloway, and it's Calderon in for Grant.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
Anthony, no one around. New York, no good that time either. Now here's Calderon, guarded closely. Out left to the wing. Here's Vujicic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. That'll do it for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 10. And let's go to And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And now the third quarter about to get going. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to the tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Sasha Vujicic. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And for Russell Westbrook, a heroic effort last season, but not necessarily an efficient one. He averaged 28 points a game, which led the league, but shot a 5-year low of 43% to get those points. And he led the league in turnover average, but that's also because he's got such a high volume usage now with all the injuries. Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
He dishes it to Adams. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Adams has got his second bucket.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And he gets it to go. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. We've got Anthony. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Calderon, and it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
For 3, Durant. And Galloway pulls it down. Knicks trail by 14. Now the dish to Calderon. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. Galloway. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 9. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Launches it. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
For the 3. New York, no good that time either.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Westbrook. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Clock at 6. Three-pointer. And Kanter pulls it down. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Now here's Durant. Shoots the 3. No good. So no problem for Oklahoma City.
The 2K Sports post-game show.